This year has been a stellar year for the games industry.
It's bananas. I don't know what's going on. Like every year for the last 3 years, I've been a part of this whole thing with BAFTA and Game, and I keep thinking, surely things have to slow. And yet it's been a phenomenal year for gaming.
The games that have been out have just been amazing. Honestly, the lineup of games have just been outstanding.
Uncharted 3, Battlefield 3, Call of Duty 3. I mean, there's anything with 3 in it, seems, apparently.
The fight for supremacy between Modern Warfare 3 and Battlefield 3 has been fascinating to experience.
Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. It was the first game that I felt really used the Wii in the way that the Wii was designed to be used.
Skyrim, I think, has stolen the headlines for all the right reasons this year, and I've just been blown away by it.
Lots of people say Portal 1 was the masterpiece. I think Portal 2 was the masterpiece, and a terrific performance from Stephen Merchant.
On the other side of that wall is one of the old testing tracks.
I think FIFA has come on a lot this year.
Skylanders. Now that's an amazing game because you've got these physical characters that you put on this crazy little pad, and it's this lovely physical dimension to gaming that I've not seen before.
The biggest change for me has been the increase of mobile and iPad usage for games.
It's kind of capturing the spirit, if you like, of the 80s, the golden age of games development again, where you're finally back to these small teams, effectively bedroom programmers again, that are making games that become massively popular around the world.
The nightjar has been boarded.
This is gonna hurt. Coming to you live from London, this is the Game British Academy Video Games Awards. And here is your host, Dara O'Brien.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Game British Academy Video Games Awards. Good evening, and not only to those of you here in the audience, but also those of you watching live online. It's going to be a very, very interesting night for us tonight. If you are watching live online and you are tweeting, we do want you to get involved. We value your opinions. We will see them if you put a special hashtag. It's hashtag, the word hashtag. I can't believe they chose that as a hashtag. So if you can include that, that'll give you like 40 characters in which to disagree with stuff we're saying here tonight. That'll be fantastic. Don't forget, like, I'm here as one of you. I was a gamer, and then I took an arrow to the knee, and that's nothing from this side of the room, by the way. See that? Nothing. They haven't played Skyrim. Oh, they'll talk the talk, right? That presumably is the Skyrim table over there. How are you? Good to have you here. Yeah, unless you all speak in a Swedish accent, I won't believe it. There is it's a fantastic game, by the way, very, very good. One of the many great games we have. I haven't completed it, of course, because nobody has ever completed Skyrim. It doesn't end. Oh, it does. Apparently, it just into an 8-bit screen of going, "You are the Skyrim," and the music from Mario plays. It's kind of weird, but, you know, nobody's got to it, so it doesn't really matter. We have a number of spectacular games. Skyrim is one of them. LA Noire, obviously. Good to see Rockstar back in the room. with the incredible motion facial capture technology which allows us to see some of the greatest acting, suspiciously acting, ever seen in any medium. Huh? I didn't kill nobody. Doubt. And of course, Batman Arkham City, which is a personal favourite of mine, although I can't help thinking that it would definitely win an award for most homoerotic game of the award. It is quite beefcake heavy, Batman Arkham City, isn't it? Lots of, why don't I slam you down on my last move? It is great. It's going to be fantastic. We have some lovely stuff, by the way. Obviously, the largest story in video gaming occurred outside of the video game industry. This is one I was particularly fond of. There was a documentary that the Ofcom, the broadcasting regulator, had to take a ruling against. It was an ITV documentary. Genuinely, this did Gaddafi sell weapons to the IRA? And within that documentary included incredible, dramatic footage, never before seen footage of the IRA in uniform on the back of an army truck shooting down a British army helicopter. And you're going, why have we never seen this incredible found footage, Cloverfield type footage before from we hadn't, because it was taped off a video game. You as an industry should be very proud of yourselves. You have pulled a fast one on the documentary makers. They taped it off a game called Arma 2. I'm not familiar with Arma 2, it's apparently a PC game, and you're looking at, for God's sake, they're in uniform. It's the IRA. I'm sorry if you were maybe not paying attention during the 40 years of the Trouble. The IRA didn't have a uniform. They weren't that kind of army. They didn't march up and down going, oh, I don't know and I don't care. What really got me is if you're going to sell dodgy footage from a video game to a documentary, don't stop there. Get like a silhouetted interview of a man just standing, like, you know, like going, well, the most difficult thing about fighting the IRA was even if you shot them, they would hide behind a wall and their health would replenish. Then the zombies came. Or an interview with a guy from the IRA going, well, the most difficult thing about being in the IRA was putting the Angry Bird into the catapult. This is an award that touches on all those, ladies and gentlemen, those games that most appeal to us, those like the iOS games. We'll be dealing with the handheld console games. We deal with the entire gamut of games. Even for those of us, and I'm not as young as I was when I started presenting these awards, I suppose the way to gauge my age, I was MW3, and now I'm Battlefield. You just get to a point. You get to a point where you don't need to die 4 seconds after spawning. No, don't get me wrong, I think the Battlefield is fantastic. I just like the way, you know, there's a bit of a gap. You can go, oh, I'm dead, all right. And rather than, Modern Warfare 3, I'm dead again. Okay, grand. In fact, it got to the stage where I was playing Modern Warfare 3, essentially, I would go online and I'd just do this. I would literally just find a ventilation shaft and I would just sit in the ventilation shaft for, 10, 20 minutes at a time. Enough time really to think about how much money I'd spent on the game and on the machine, and obviously then there's the broadband account and the Xbox Live. I was spending money on that as well. This is a lot of money to essentially play hide and seek. So that got over. It'll be a glorious night. I think we're all intrigued to see who's going to win these awards, ladies and gentlemen, so let's start. Our first award is for story. Here to reveal the winner are two people who know a little thing or two about writing stories themselves. He is the fast show legend who turned his hand to writing the hugely successful young Bond novels. She is a screenwriter blazing a trail through Hollywood with films like Kick-Ass, X-Men First Class, and The Woman in Black. Please welcome Charlie Higson and Jane Goldman.
Well, it worked for the Saturdays. Yeah. Okay. Destroying rogue science labs, chasing dragons, wrestling with super criminals, and robbing prostitutes in the back of cars. These are just some of the things Dara gets up to on a typical Friday night out.
Meanwhile, storytelling in video games has got so good that getting to the end of the game is no longer just about winning. It's also about finding out what the hell happens at the end of the story. So let's take a look at the nominees.
Let's.
story. Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception.
Oh, careful now. Wouldn't want you to melt.
So fearless. I wonder what you're really afraid of.
Deus Ex, Human Revolution.
You don't need the civilian to get you out of here. But I can't do a thing until you let her go.
The Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim.
The Blades killed many in their early days as dragon slayers. No, the dragons are merely the final portent of the end of days.
Batman, Arkham City.
Not this one. Time to die.
I vote for a stay of execution.
LA Noire.
I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
I smell a payoff.
How is it you can bring no less than 3 suspects into my station and still manage to charge the wrong guy?
Portal 2.
I'm still cleaning out the test chambers, so sometimes there's still trash in them, standing around, smelling and being useless. Try to avoid the garbage hurtling towards you.
And the BAFTA goes to...
Oh, hell yeah, it's Portal 2.
Wow, thanks everybody. I have about 3 hours of sleep and a lot of jet lag, so I'm going to try to be brief before I go off the rails. On behalf of everybody from Valve, thank you so much. It's great to be here tonight. It was a real pleasure working on this game, and it's just amazing to be here tonight and win this award. So thank you to everybody at Valve who helped make this a spectacular game for me to work on. I'm just so proud of this game, so happy with it. And thank you to you all. Thanks.
Okay, and a big apologies to anyone who's watching at home who's wondering why Charlie Hickson suddenly randomly attacked the Saturdays at the start of his bit there, because they didn't see that. Okay, next up we have original music. It is very important for a game to have a proper orchestral score. I say that. You need 3 things. You need the walking around music, the oh no, here comes a boss fight music, and well done, you won the boss fight. Here to present the award, we have a broadcaster who cut his DJing teeth out, BBC Radio Norfolk, home of Alan Partridge, but no, this is Radio 1's unfeasibly talented and soon-to-be drive-time DJ, Greg James.
Good evening, it's lovely to be here. So, from 8-bit chip tunes to fully orchestrated scores, the soundtracks of our gaming experiences have evolved beyond all recognition. The intensity and subtlety and beauty of this year's nominees provides yet another reason why video games are the most exciting art form around. Let's have a little look at the nominees.
Original music. Assassin's Creed Revelations. Batman, Arkham City.
Look what I found!
Don't touch it, man. He'll kill you.
Deus Ex, Human Revolution. Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception. LA Noire.
You needed the money, so you killed her.
That's not true, goddammit!
I thought you'd been under fire before. So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened?
I expect you to draw your own conclusion.
The Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim.
Good. This is fun. It's a real thing. It's a BAFTA. So, and the BAFTA goes to L.A. Noire.
There's one person I have to say thank you to first and foremost. It's Brendan McNamara, whose extraordinary vision is LA Noire, and without him, we wouldn't be standing here. So, thank you to Brendan. I want to thank my wife Stephanie, who I love very, very much. My children Alice, Jackson, and Milo, whose PS3 skills helped very much in writing the game, and I want to thank Simon for being my musical brother on this project.
We're not actually brothers, though we do look rather similar, it is true. Thank you to Andrew for getting me involved in the first place, to Brendan for giving such trust and vision towards the music and what we could do with it. It was an extraordinary day, a couple of days at Abbey Road. Thank you to all the musicians involved, extraordinary talent in this country, in the musical department, and the studios are declining year by year, but we're still hanging on to incredible talent here. Yeah. Long may it continue. Thank you to everybody involved in there. Thank you.
Lovely stuff. Our next award is for audio achievement, because the guy who does the boss fight music is not the same guy as the guy who does the sound of the headshot. So, you're sitting there going, with your instruments, I've got to use like a cucumber. Anyway, sorry. Here to, I don't know, I don't do Foley. Here to present the award, it's the lady who fiercely shook her booty for Let's Dance for Sport Relief, an old friend of these awards, Susie Perry, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Just want to say a big congratulations to BAFTA Gaming. Since I was here 2 years ago, this thing seems to have exploded, so congrats. With many games striving to create ultra-real, completely immersive worlds, audio is a key part of the design process. This year's nominees have helped bring to life environments as diverse as a tomb buried deep beneath the Yemeni desert, a space station orbiting one of Saturn's moons, a super prison, futuristic warfare, and even a world made up entirely of sound. The nominees for audio achievement are
Audio achievements. Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception.
Easy, son of a bitch!
Batman, Arkham City. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3. The Nightjar.
Attention. This dialogue is opening. Attention. This dialogue is opening. Space is cold.
Battlefield 3. Dead Space 2.
And so the BAFTA goes to, I'm thrilled, Battlefield 3.
Firstly, on behalf of the Battlefield team, Dice, Stefan, and everyone at Dice, it's obviously an honour to come up and collect this on their behalf, but those guys are out in Dubai celebrating 20 years of the studio, 10 years of the franchise, so unfortunately they can't be with us tonight. But on behalf of those guys, thanks to BAFTA, and thanks very much. Have a great night.
Our next category is design, also known as the Where Is This Bastarding Health Pack Award and the Why Can't I Save Here Award. To present it, we have a man whose performances as a number of different characters in the Modern Warfare series seem to create more conspiracy theories than the assassination of JFK. He's Gaz, he's Ghost, he's Sergeant Walcroft. It's the one who's avoided multiple personality disorder. Please welcome Craig Fairbrass.
Right, let's do this. I thought I'd slip that in. Okay, this award is for the game design that best captivates and engages the player. From brilliant new game mechanics and ingenious structuring to innovative use of controls and perfect pacing. The nominees for this award have created games so good, you just can't put them down. So let's take a look.
Design. Little Big Planet 2. LA Noire.
She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick.
When you looked in her eyes, you knew how a mouse felt before a snake.
Why'd you let him off the hook?
Super Mario 3D Land. The Elder Scrolls V: Skyrim. Portal 2. Batman: Arkham City.
We have confirmation that prisoner 4011 is in the courthouse. I repeat, Catwoman is in the courthouse. Is she in danger?
Okay. Drum roll. The BAFTA goes to Portal 2.
Unfortunately, I had only prepared one bad speech for tonight, so I will just say very quickly, thank you all again. Thank you very much.
I would take a bullet for that man. And have, many, many times. Still to come, we have the awards for mobile and handheld, action, and the Game Award of 2011. But now we come to game innovation. This year has seen some of the best innovation in games since some bright spark said that joystick would be better if it had another 15 buttons and a second joystick. Here to present the award, we have the legendary games programmer and founder of Supersonic Software and one of the stars of Luther, Inside Men, and new BBC drama Savage, to name but a few. Please welcome Pete Williamson and Warren Brown.
Good evening. Since Thomas T. Goldsmith Jr. and Essel Ray Mann first applied for a patent for their cathode ray tube amusement device in 1947, innovation has been at the heart of everything we do in the video gaming industry.
Whether expanding the possibilities of motion sensing devices, creating revolutionary new gaming engines, or finding ingenious ways to generate stunningly original simulations, the nominees for this award have helped create gaming experiences like never before.
The nominees for Game Innovation are
Game Innovation. From Dust. Little Big Planet 2. Child of Eden. The Legend of Zelda, Skyward Sword. Bastion.
We're gonna build something grand. And remember, you ain't in this alone. That's a promise.
L.A. Noire.
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
You've got the wrong guy.
And the BAFTA goes to
Little Big Planet 2.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you to Sony, obviously, and so I was looking at that. Thank you very much. I think the biggest thank you has to go to our community, actually. If they're out there, where's the camera? Hello, community. Because they're the real innovators with Little Big Planet. They've sort of given it a real life and kind of are still doing things with it that we didn't even think were possible. So thank you to the community. And I just want to say hello to my son, who's watching right now. He's 3 years old and should be in bed. So, Lautaro, it's time to get to bed. And no, you can't have another ice lolly. But I do love you.
That took a sentimental turn, didn't it, at the end? The two lads don't even know the child, but that's not. Well, we want to second our love for the child. It's fantastic. The way he's cradling the award as well, jeez. Next up, we have the award for strategy. In a room full of nerds, myself included, these are the games that even we nerds think are really for nerds. Super Nerds, Nerd Squared, to present the award. No, I just have, to present the award, we have a man who is no stranger to strategic thinking, as he spends most of his time, as we know him, solving cases for the LAPD. Please welcome the voice and face of Cole Phelps in the brilliant L.A. Noire and one of the stars of Mad Men, Aaron Staton, ladies and gentlemen.
The nominees for this award have created some enthralling, challenging, and engaging games that may sometimes give you brain ache, but always give you hours upon hours of rewarding gameplay. Let's take a look.
Strategy. Dark Souls. Deus Ex: Human Revolution. Football Manager 2012. Ghost Recon Shadow Wars. Total War Shogun 2. From Dust.
Only you can help us rediscover how to control the forces of nature.
And the BAFTA goes to Shogun 2.
Oh, wow, that was incredibly tense. I'm shaking.
I feel great.
Yeah, it's amazing to be here. This is a massive privilege. So thank you very much, BAFTA. I'm still always flabbergasted that I'm managing to get away with doing my hobby and getting paid. That's amazing. We did kind of fear there might be a repeat of history because 10 years ago we were here and it was the original Shogun and original Deus Ex and the Deus Ex beat us. So this feels like a rematch and this time we've won. But yeah, there's only 3 of us here and there's 50-odd people really should be up here. It's a massive team effort. It's a massive game. So this is for the whole team. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Thank you.